Is it working? It is. Oh god, it's it's really low res. So it is shitty for that person? No, it's good. Okay. Cool. I guess we're good. 1 second. Oh yeah, it looks fine. Okay. Hello, this is the this is just an editing thing. I know a bunch of other YouTubers do it. I did it a few months ago, like 2 months ago, and people seem to like when I do it, or at least they did that one time. It's kind of like a Q&A thing. That's why it's on the second channel. It's not very formal or as thought out as the other live streams. But I just basically 1 second. There we go. I just basically edit my next video for you guys, and you guys can ask questions or just watch or do whatever. We can talk about some stuff, but that's about it. I don't know why people like watching this, but if you're into it, then sure. But yeah, this next video is on the Goldfinch, and why it's not that bad. So we'll see how it's received. I've gotten like a good amount done with it. I have my sponsorship spot right there, but
get $5 off anything and get started today. So anyways, The Goldfinch is directed by John Crowley and stars Oaks Fegley, Ansel Elgort, Nicole Kidman, Finn Wolfhard, Sarah Paulson, Luke Wilson, and so much more. I know, right? Stacked cast. It's based on the book by Donna
this would be very good to fall asleep to. And I don't take that offense to that. I would happily fall asleep to one of these.
On Rotten Tomatoes, Letterboxd Sweetheart David Ehrlich called it a disaster, and I'm over here like, well, it's not that bad, guys. I know I'm usually one to talk about why something...
Okay, that's all extra footage.
By Roger Deakins. While I agree, his cinematography...
That's another...
God bless this man. Second, Oaks Fegley as young Theo. My god, man.
Okay. Shitty thing.
Second, Oaks Fegley.
Shitty thing about these types of videos is that like the movie isn't out yet, and I only have trailer footage, so that makes it fun.
Second, Oaks Fegley as young Theo. My god, man. Child actors are such hits or misses, even the Stranger Things kids.
Are you going to Chicago Film Fest? I am. That reminds me, I have to apply for press. I have to do that soon. Shit. Hello. Oh, I should probably say everybody's names. That's what people do. Hello, Casey. Hello, JB Movie Reviews. Hello, Charlie. Hello, Chloe. Hello, Jesus Christ. Hello, Max. Hello, more Hun HD. And hello, CAG Films. Opinion on Ad Astra. I haven't seen it yet, but it looks pretty great.
I'm not religious, but God bless this man. Second, Oaks Fegley as young Theo. My god, man. Child actors are such hits or misses, even the Stranger Things kids don't kill it 50% of the time, but this kid just...
You heard my David Ehrlich thing earlier. I don't know. I mean, I don't agree with everything he says, but I don't know why people would hate him.
The Stranger Things kids...
The only people I know that hate him are high school film kids. Once you start to... what's the word? Grow up. You start to not care and just respect him and know that he's just doing his job.
14 for some reason. Does that make any sense? But besides that, that's about it. Again, I didn't say this. any sense. But besides any sense. But besides that, But besides that,
I need to make sure I'm only bringing in video.
But besides that, that's about it. Again, I didn't.
I'm not even okay. See, the thing that I've learned, a little trick, is that if you have limited footage, you can just slow it down and then turn on optical flow, which takes a while because then it has to process it and that. But it it doesn't make it look choppy in slow motion. So, are you a fan of David Lynch? I am. Love his films. Hello, Harvey. Hey, big fan. Thoughts on really weird movies? Gummo, Pink Flamingos, Eraserhead? The only one out of that list that I've seen is Eraserhead, and I really liked it. I have seen bits and pieces of Gummo. My roommate freshman year put it on, and I was busy with something else, but I was like, I would look over occasionally and be like, what the hell? But I've always wanted to see it, and I have not seen Pink Flamingos. But yeah, I mean, sometimes they're stupid, but for the most part, I like them. Yeah. You know the German film Victoria? I've heard of that name, but I have not seen it, obviously. By the way, if you can tell by the way I'm talking about it, but yeah. Why is this taking so long to edit? If you look, oh, you can't even see it in the screen. If you look up there, there's yeah. The stream is super delayed. I'm reading the comments because I'm watching the stream, and it's super delayed, which is just fantastic. And you couldn't even see the thing. Okay. But is this still? Wait, it might be done. Nope, it's still analyzing. Do you have a Blu-ray collection? I not a big one. Because I started collecting DVDs when I was younger, so I just recently made the transition. But I just got these in the mail. It's An Angel at My Table by Jane Campion. I have not seen any of her films, but this was on Criterion, and I had $100 in credit from a sponsorship, so I was like, I will buy something from Criterion, and this was the first thing I got because I was curious. And just got Synecdoche, New York in the mail. So, cool. And I have some others back there. No, I don't. Yeah, I do. I have Paddington 2. And a few others, yeah. It's taking longer than usual. It's a one-shot movie, and it's amazing. You have to see it. Ooh, that sounds fun. I'll have to check it out. Have you seen any films by Werner Herzog? I have not. He's someone that I just have not even ventured into yet. We watched a few clips of one of his films for one of my classes this last winter, but no, I haven't actually watched any of his films. I'll have to get on that. They seem like very, like I have to be in the right mood to watch them. Harvey, hi, I'm about to endeavor into a feature film project, although I'm thinking I might be in over my head in terms of my ability to actually make a good movie and convey a decent story. Any advice? Depends on how old you are and how much experience you have. But you should be fine as long as you're creative with how you budget it and do you have like the script done yet? Because that's like, how far into it are you when you say I'm about to endeavor? Like, have you written the script? Are you in the pre-production process, or are you like about to shoot it? Like, I don't know. Because that depends. Because I thought I was going to make a feature, and I tried writing the script, and it was all right. I'm not over it yet, but it's not something I have the time or money for right now, or the experience for right now. But I am making a short. I finally got a script, and we are going to start the pre-production process, which is exciting. Cool. Is it almost done? All of this for one shot of Ansel.
That's about it. Again, besides that, that's...
I'm just gonna drag it forward and advance.
But besides that, that's about it.
Cool. 'Cause I don't need the rest of that. You should check out Hollow Knight on Switch. I have it on the Switch. Fun fact. I also have, these were mailed from home. I got Let's Go Pikachu, Breath of the Wild, and Minecraft. Parasite over Portrait. I'd agree with that, even though they're pretty neck and neck. You both. No. Didn't his letterbox? I just saw I Hate Everything's video on him. That was funny. I've not seen any of his films. Okay.
Some reason. Does that make any sense? But besides that, that's about it. Again, I didn't say this was a masterpiece, but I'd like to just address some of the negative. If they don't drag. If you don't feel the drag, that movie really has no...
What's a long movie that doesn't need to be as long as it is, but works? Like, feel free to drop ideas in the comments, because I need them.
Outside. It always feels like it's doing something to keep you invested. But yes, I'll admit that third act really...
These are all pieces of footage I did not know existed. I was editing it earlier this morning. And then I went to go see Hustlers. And that was really good. God damn it. Please don't tell me I'm gonna have to slow-mo again. I totally am.
It always feels like it's doing something to keep you invested. But yes,
I'll go half and half with this. Okay.
It always feels like it's doing something to keep you invested. But yes, I'll admit that third act really starts to lose you. Not only does...
It's about 4 months away from shooting. I'm finishing the script currently, and I'm getting people cast and getting various things ready. I'm just trying to really prepare to be safe. That's sick. Sounds like you actually are like gonna do it. Yeah, just like go hard with production and prep, and give yourself extra time and extra money, and just be safe with it, because it's better to be just over prepared, I guess, kind of what you're doing. I haven't directed a feature, clearly, so it's hard to give advice on that, but from what I know, just do your best to calm yourself down and be confident. Don't make the entire situation more stressful than it needs to be, and everything will be fine. La Dolce Vita, have not seen. Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. It's good. What's up? I didn't say hi to these people. Elena, Tim, Swag Boy, and that's it. Unpopular opinion, but Wolf of Wall Street kind of drags. That's fair. That's fair. I haven't seen that since high school, so. Oh, I think you were talking about. Oh, these are film ideas. I was like, do you want me to talk about them? You know what? Yeah, I'll put Once Upon a Time in Hollywood in because it's relevant. Your opinion on the fact that Irishman will be 210 minutes. I don't have an opinion as of yet, but I'm gonna write these down for the Once Upon it, just so I know what to get footage for in the future. I need to get that. I need to get 2049 footage. I need to get because I'm talking about Roger Deakins. I need to get something else. Baby Driver. That's it for right now.
Take a turn.
Your opinion on the I don't really have an opinion on it. I mean, it could be really good. The stuff I've seen looks really good, but it's pretty long. Into the Wild, I haven't seen that, so I don't feel good putting that in. Still overall great, but a lot of repetition, even though it's funny. Yeah, that's a fair critique for Wolf of Wall Street. Please.
It always feels like it's doing something to keep you invested. But yes, I'll admit that third act really starts to lose you. Not only does the story take a turn that feels completely opposite compared to the rest of the film, and that natural rhythm is lost, but I really didn't want to say this, but Ansel just doesn't deliver. Aside from Oakes Fegley and Luke Wilson in a few scenes, the performances just are not there in this film. Ansel feels emotionally
Shit. How far can I get? No. And okay.
That makes any sense. Finn Wolfhard. No. Ansel feels emotionally constipated, if that makes any sense. Finn Wolf.
You know, I'm gonna need to finesse my way through this. Come on. Okay. This is a tough trick, but we're gonna make it happen.
If that makes any sense. Finn Wolfhard doing.
That looks so obvious. I'll just I'll scale in.
Makes any sense. Finn Wolfhard doing the Russian accent never feels normal. You never warm up to it at all. Ansel feels emotionally constipated, if that makes any sense. Finn Wolfhard doing the Russian accent.
That works.
Accent never feels normal. You never warm up to it. It always feels painfully noticeable. Nicole Kidman doesn't really have much to work with. She adds very little to this film. This is an aspect of this film that really sucks. This is a story that should be very performance driven and have Oscars dripping all over it, but there's really only one good performance, and it was the kid. But that's the thing, it's not necessarily bad acting, it's just very empty. A word that, again, we'll be coming back to. Like I said, Ansel feels like he's trying to squeeze out a great performance, but just can't. Maybe that's because his character has tried to cover his emotions and vulnerability at this point in the film, but still, there should be some acting to represent the layers this guy has. It's a complex character, and they went with the dude whose last big role was Baby in Baby Driver, one of the most emotionalist characters in the last decade. Not sure where the logic was there. So yeah, last...
What would you do with the Infinity Stones? I don't know. It's a funny question, though. I'll think about it. Best PTA movie, Punch Drunk Love. Did you see Uncut Gems at TIFF? I did not, unfortunately. Subbed it out for Joker, which was a mistake. But here's my logic here. If I had seen, because everybody gets mad at me, if I had seen Uncut Gems, I would have been at the airport 6 hours early. Would have had to haul my suitcase out of my Airbnb like way earlier. It just didn't seem like an enjoyable day. And the Joker worked perfectly with my schedule. And the only downside is that, one, I didn't get to see Uncut Gems early, and like I'll have to wait until December. But it's like now I have a Joker video ready that I can make, that I haven't made it yet, but I don't know. I was just more curious about Joker at the time, so I don't regret it, because at the end of the day, it's like I was gonna be upset either way, so I might as well choose the one that works better with my schedule. Because you've mentioned Yi Yi a lot. I was going to check it out this afternoon, but didn't realize it was so long, so I realized I didn't have time. I'll check it out, though. Yeah, definitely make sure you have like time in your day to watch Yi Yi. Not only because it's long, but because similar to Synecdoche, New York, you'll be processing it for a little bit. So, okay.
Baby in Baby Driver, one of the most emotionalist characters in the last decade. Not sure where the logic was there. So yeah, lastly, I just wanted to touch on the...
Okay. See, this timeline is this is the messiest timeline I've ever had, because I optimized optical flow. I did that to all of the clips, and instead of just deleting them, I kept them all in the timeline, so I didn't have to optical flow again. But
logic was there. So yeah.
Just create for
the
mess.
logic was there. So yeah, lastly, I just wanted to touch on the emptiness of the film, which is a lot of critics' big concern. We're dealing with a heavy story regarding death. We're dealing with a heavy story regarding death, grief, how that changes throughout your life, how it affects your relationship with others, how you world through that, and drugs. Relationship with others, how you perceive the world, your relationship with others.
Bitch. Come on.
With others, how you perceive.
Jeez. How much of an incel movie is Joker? It's quite the incel movie. There's just going to be so many fans of that film that are going to like it for the wrong reasons. High school tips, period. Do what... Don't... Don't be a dumbass. Because I was a dumbass, and I, like, academic-wise. The academics are more important than you think. Not, like, that important, but, you know, it's fine. You'll be fine. The social stuff isn't everything. What is your favorite coming-of-age movie? Probably... I mean, you could count Synecdoche, New York, but I'm not going to count it for the sake of answering this. Moonlight, hands down. He's absolutely worth watch. Yeah, I've been meaning to watch Brighter Summer Day. That's an even bigger thing. I was planning on watching it this fall, actually, when I have an open day in the weekend. Have you seen any of the new Dark Crystal show on Netflix? Not yet, but I'm looking forward to it. I was at TIFF and I heard a girl call your name, but when I looked up, I saw Rodney. I met one. No, I didn't meet a lot of girl fans, and none of them screamed my name. So I don't know if you're telling the truth or not. But it's funny. How was Portrait of a Lady on Fire? It was really good. Yeah, want to watch it again. Speaking of long, have you tackled any Bellatar films? I have not. Hey, Carson, glad you enjoyed TIFF. Thank you so much, Sam. Funniest man in Gotham. You can do it, Karsten. Thank you. Was Joker actually similar to King of Comedy? I haven't seen King of Comedy, but everybody says it's similar to King of Comedy. Like, it's basically the same plot, so I can't tell you. People who think Friends is better than Breaking Bad. Do people think that? Because, what the fuck? Okay, I need a shot of Ansel doing drugs. Oh, there we go. Perfect. Don't get me wrong. No, I was about to say Goldfinch is the worst thing I saw at TIFF, but it wasn't. I think Nick Cage's film was, unfortunately.
Relationship with others, how you perceive the world through that, and drugs.
I need one more. Just throw in this random shot. One second. Any must-see movies? I mean, there's a lot in general, but from TIFF, I would say Parasite, Lighthouse, Portrait of a Lady. I'd say Waves, even though Waves wasn't my thing. I think it'll be a lot of people's thing. And it's definitely, like, original and pretty ambitious. And there's another one. That's about it. Jojo Rabbit. What movie should I watch tonight? Tonight you should watch what are you in the mood for? And what movie / show is this? This is The Goldfinch. Premiered at TIFF this last week, and yeah, hold on. Did you see Honey Boy at Sundance? Yes, I did. It was amazing. It was my last film of the... No, it was second to last. What's your writing process like? Do you have anyone edit or read your writing before you post? For some scripts, yes. Early on, I did that a lot, and as my shit has gotten less prestigious and a little bit more just, like, personal, like, if you read my scripts, it sounds like me, so...
Through that and drugs.
I do it less, but for some scripts, yes.
Through that and drugs.
Cool. I'm settling dates to shoot my short. Awesome. I'm excited. What program are you using? I'm using Final Cut. Something to make me feel better since I failed my bio test today. Oops. You want a feel-good movie? Let me see. I just watched something pretty fun. Brigsby Bear? No. Uh, watch. Watch Death Proof. Just watch Death Proof. It's short and fun, and it'll take your mind off things. If you could recommend a movie to the FBI, what would it be? I don't know. I've never thought of that. Do the Right Thing. Your teacher failed to teach you Tess. What the fuck is Tess? Little Miss Sunshine. That's a good one. Any movies that you anticipate will be released in 2020? Not really. I guess The French Dispatch. I don't know much about what's going on next year. Okay.
There's a lot of other stuff.
Hold on. One last thing. Hello, Lily. What's up? Best feel-good movies tonight to get you. How many movies have you watched so far this year, and do you plan to do a movies I watched / my favorite movies this year? I do plan on making a top 10 of 2019, but I probably won't do a video on like every movie I watched this year, including films that didn't come out in 2019, because I would say it's like over 100 at this point. Definitely over. I'm not really sure. Okay.
Stuff too. I mean, this.
I need to edit.
There's a lot of other stuff too. I mean, this is just a really big. There's a lot of other stuff too. I mean, this is just a really big story. So as a result, you would expect to. This is just a really big story. Just a really big story. So as a result, you would expect a big story. So as a result, you would expect a pretty dense story with a lot of ideas that are handled with care. Well, not that are handled with care. Well, not.
Okay. Jesus Christ. It's just a shit ton of random footage. This is the most inefficient way of going about this. I'll never do that again. I think I'm almost done.
A pretty dense story with a lot of ideas that are handled with care. Well, not really. Well, not really. I agree, the story does feel kind of lifeless at times.
Are you holding Jeff hostage? Be honest. No. Jeff is, where is Jeff? Jeff's flying to Pittsburgh today. I don't know. Carson, I had a really bad day. Now I'm sitting here scratching my dog and watching you, and you help so much, man. I'm so sorry to hear about your day, Tad HG. Hope you feel better, though. Charlie Kaufman's new movie, I'm Thinking of Ending Things, is also rumored for next year. Oh, that's right. I forgot about that. I'm looking forward to that. Film festival lineup so far looks great. It makes me very happy that I can finish Knives Out before Thanksgiving. I wish they would add Uncut Gems, though. But I get to see Knives Out in its entirety. I get to see Marriage Story, and yeah, that's about it. Very nice. How well do you think Robert Pattinson will play Batman? He'll do a great job. Any hidden gem movies you got to recommend? The Climb came out at TIFF, so be on the lookout for that. That's a great film. Hey, K-Man, just stopping by to say hi. I love you, man. Hello, what's up, Alex Flores? Emma, will you do a video about Joker? Yes, I will, pretty soon. I'd love to see a buddy cop movie with you and Jeff. Me too. I want to make a film with Jeff. That'd be fun. Have you ever scared any of your non-film bro friends with an obscure movie? My friends don't let me pick movies after I took them to watch Midsommar. A lot of my friends are pretty into other weird shit. my one friend, he's not even a film student, and he introduced me to Beyond the Black Rainbow, which is the same filmmaker behind Mandy. So I'm not someone to introduce them to weird shit a lot of the time. I found Gaspar Noé through one of my friends. Like, yeah. And the friends that don't like it, I just don't even bother showing it to them because I know it's not their thing. There's nothing worse than just like sitting there and watching your friends in pain. It's Irish. What are you? Jesus. A lot of comments. Hold on. Let me do some editing first.
Oh, not really.
What the fuck? This movie really wasn't that bad, man.
Not really. Not really. I agree, the story does feel kind of lifeless at times. I think the problem is that they have a shit ton of themes and ideas. At times. I think the problem is that they have a shit ton of themes and ideas here, and they never are able to go all in on any of them. Anytime it feels like we were getting somewhere, unrelated scene. By the end, you don't feel fully like drug addiction, for example. They'd cut to a completely unrelated scene.
We do a video of Parasite. Parasite felt rushed after the scene where people don't be spoiling the movie in there. There's people that haven't seen it yet. Yeah, I'll probably make a video on it. I'm talking about it regardless in a bunch of videos, so. But we'll see if I do a solo video on it. So many people are talking about it to a point where I just don't know what I have to say. But, yeah. Let's see. Movies you love but everybody hates. The Goldfinch? I don't love The Goldfinch. I don't really love... I mean... Death Proof, I guess. Nobody likes that one. Have you seen the Spanish movie, The Invisible Guest? If you haven't, I haven't seen it yet. Did you see the Midsummer Director's Cut? Not yet. Is there any movie genre you can see the merit in, but personally struggle to enjoy? Also, thank you for making my mediocre day so much better. This is so relaxing. Oh, thank you, Sarah. I don't like period pieces, but I do really like just the effort that goes into them. Like you said, like the production value and the costume design and the scripts. Like the research that goes into those films is amazing. But for the most part, they're not my thing, usually. To be clear, she didn't spoil Parasite that much. Don't worry, but, you know, we do like to give people... That's one of those movies where it's like you got to know nothing going into it, but you'll be fine. You'll be fine. Carson, any tips for people wanting to go to film school? Does it matter where you go? It doesn't really. It just depends on where... If the school is pretty decent or what city it's in, I guess. Yeah. Like, the Paul wasn't my first pick, but I've gotten so much out of it. Carson, my favorite movie is Ferris Bueller's Day Off. I know it's not a masterpiece, but what do you think of it? I love Ferris Bueller's Day Off. How can you not love it? It's pretty much perfect. There's not a damn flaw in that film. And in high school, it meant a lot to me. I was like, this is me. So, yeah, no hate towards that. Jesus Christ. Why did you delete your short films? I deleted Pine because... I didn't delete it, I just privatized it. Deleted Pine because I wasn't that proud of it and people were just getting annoying and I was like, this is stupid. And I deleted the others because it's like they were high school shorts and everybody kept thinking I was making them now and they were like, Carson has no knowledge of filmmaking. It's like, no, I made them in high school. I literally didn't. And that was just pissing me off. And they're just like fun things that I made with my friends, not things that were meant to be critiqued seriously. So it was just really, I was like, why are you taking this at all? The man falls in love with a fork. What thought went into this? Like, calm down. But yeah, Pine was just something I was like, it did its time. People saw it, and now it's done. But yeah, in the future, I don't know how much I'll upload on YouTube, because I'll be submitting them to festivals, and if they don't go anywhere, I'll put them on Vimeo. But yeah, YouTube is not the place for short films. Thank you so much. June's Roses. Sorry. Thoughts on Magnolia? I still haven't seen it yet. I bought it on a DVD a year ago today, and it's been sitting on my shelf, and I just haven't watched it yet. Did you enjoy Ginger? I did. Yes, Merlin snaps on every song. What movie did you expect to hate but end up loving, and vice versa? Nothing I expected to hate. Waves I expected to love and didn't. Sorry, I'm talking about TIFF movies. That's just all that's on my mind. Waves I expected to love a lot more than I did. Yeah, I what did I just see? Hustlers, when I saw the trailer, I was like, this looks bad. And then it ended up being good, but yeah. What's the longest you've worked on a video for? Snacks New York might take the cake. That was a video that was like a month and a half in the making. If we're dating all the way back to beginning of writing the script to being uploaded. And the script took most of the time. The script was originally like 28 pages of just me basically rambling. And I cut it down to 15. Because a lot of it was kind of just me jotting everything that was on my mind, and it was way too personal, way too rambly. It was barely talking about the movie at one point, and I was like, this is stuff that I am going to keep off online. Sorry, I'm having a bad time talking. Need some water. But yeah. Ginger is amazing, I agree. I have not seen The Cook, the Thief, His Wife, and Her Lover, but I did watch a clip from it for a class last quarter. It seems like that's my answer to everything. Okay, let's get into some more editing.
By the end, you don't feel fully satisfied with any ideas.
Just want this video to be over. Hold up. Make sure the sponsor's cool with it. Perfect reload. Really prestigious. It's promo code language. Cool. Yay, baby. Okay. I'm so happy. You can take all movies of only one director on. Okay, wait. You can take all movies of only one director on a lonely island. Which one would it be? Probably Paul Thomas Anderson, just because his films are so diverse. No, who would? Or Akira Kurosawa, just because he has so much, and they're all also pretty diverse. So, do you ever watch your vids or listen to the Carscast after they've uploaded? Usually with a video, when I'm done with it, I'm done with it. I don't want anything to do with it. But Carscast, I usually have to listen to it. I listen to it when I'm editing it. I listen to it one more time before I upload it, and then I listen to it when it's uploaded to make sure everything sounds okay. I was really bored on my last plane ride and listened to our very first episode, and it was funny. And the same thing goes for videos, like way down the line. Like if I'm really bored and I'm just curious, or if I'm looking for inspiration for a video, I'll look back at one of my really old videos. But yeah, sometimes it's really cringy. I really don't like some of my videos, even ones that I made relatively recently. Like the A24 video, I'm not very proud of, and it's been getting shit on a lot recently for some reason, and I'm on the same page with them. I don't think it's that good of a video, and it makes me cringe, but debating on if I take it down or not, because yeah. Any advice on DSLR cameras for both pictures and maybe short films? They are great for pictures and great for short films. Big fan. Have you listened to the new Peggy album? It's amazing. Yes, I've listened to it maybe 3 times now altogether. It's very good. Might be my favorite of the year so far. New Peggy is so good. Tickets at 7th Street sold out, and I'm upset. I didn't know you were from Minnesota. That's cool. I was just at 7th Street like a month ago. Or I was at First Avenue, but for Denzel Curry. Is there any film you've ever wanted to make a video on but can't put your thoughts into words or couldn't do it justice? Yes, tons. I mean, Yee. But Yee was for views. I knew a lot of people hadn't seen it, so. Parasite. I mean, I can't really figure out how to talk about that right now, but yeah. Is there any film you've? Oh, I just answered that. Sam, you should make a video on it. I'm also from Minnesota. Oh my God, so many Minnesotans here. I've never been recognized in my home state, and my parents don't believe that I have a fan base. Okay. Let's go.
I mean, a huge part about this film is the goddamn painting of the Goldfinch, and I want to say there's like 30 minutes.
When does that painting... Okay.
I mean, a huge part about this film is the goddamn painting of the Goldfinch.
Oh, that shot is so good. Why is it so short?
And I want to say there's like 30 minutes in this film where it... Like 30 minutes in this film where... Like 30 minutes in this film where it isn't talked about or brought up. And then they bring it back in the third act, and we're just supposed to really care about that part of the story. Bring it back in the third act, and we're just supposed to really care about that story. And I'll be honest, I didn't give a single shit. I cared way the story, and I'll be honest, I didn't give a single shit.
Oh, it's just a little too short. Fuck. Okay.
Minutes in this 3 minutes in this film where it isn't talked about or brought up, and then they bring it back in the third act, and we're just supposed to really care about that part of the story. And I'll be honest, I didn't give a single shit.
Cool. I am late. What vid is this about? This vid is the Goldfinch and why it isn't that bad. It's the name of it. I'm from Iowa, but come up to Minneapolis pretty often. I think I saw you at Soundset a couple years ago, but wasn't sure. Wow, damn. I was at Soundset a couple years. I didn't know anybody watched my videos back then. I didn't have any fan base back when I went to Soundset. That's really cool. What were you? That's damn. Because I didn't even show my face even when I was putting out videos there. How the fuck did you know it was me?
And I'll be honest, I didn't give a single shit. I cared way more about the...
Don't you hate when you bring up an idea and know there's no footage for it, and then you just are forced to find something? Man, I've gone through basically everything now.
I cared way more about the dad issues, but those never came back or got resolved. Or same thing with the drug.
Oh, okay, I gotcha. Jeez, the quality is horrible. Hey, how's editing going? It's going great. I've been here since the La La Land vid. Been very nice watching you come all this way. Oh my God, thank you so much. I really appreciate... When I get comments like that, it makes me very happy, and I rarely get comments like that. Yeah. Okay, I'm responding to Alina's comment. Yeah, I mean, I get some of it. That's the thing. There's a lot to it that I still don't know. It's a fascinating film. I'm not going to say anything more. Do I have any chapstick? I need chapstick. Time is it? 5 o'clock. I'm gonna do this. Place it. Was anybody in this? Were any 21 of you playing Smash with me last night? Because that was fun. I got my ass beat. That was really funny though.
This thing either needed to be involved, or same thing with the drug problems. This thing either needed problems. This thing either needed to be an hour.
I also found you through the La La Land video. Thank you so much. Thank you. That is one I'm still proud of. My oldest video. I'm proud of it.
This thing either needed to be an hour longer, which clearly no. This thing either needed to be. This thing either needed to be an hour longer, which clearly nobody wants, or it needed to really minimize the story down to one theme, which would probably not do the book justice.
So close.
Book justice.
Ugh, I don't really like this video. The editing is really bad. Yeah, I tweeted out that I was playing Smash and with my friend code and stuff. I guess I'll drop my friend code now. Where's my Switch? I don't know. I'll drop it by the end of this. You ever get nervous of copyright strikes when you use trailer footage? There are studios that will strike videos that use trailer footage. Just curious if it's something you've dealt with. I haven't, because I always manipulate them. I never play the sound. They're always without any sound. I cut around them, and it's always for educational purpose. So I've dodged it pretty well. I also shrink it in with the border. So yeah, I've dodged it. I'm grateful to have not have run into that. But yeah.
What I'm saying is this thing was bound to be a mess. This thing was bound to be a mess. It's such a mess. One of the messiest films I've ever seen. And when
Okay. It's a good final shot.
It's such a mess. One of the messiest films I've ever seen. And I've ever seen. And when films are long, messy, and at the end of the day unsatisfying, people get mad, especially impatient critics at film festivals. So yeah.
Sweet, we're almost there. I have not seen Chernobyl yet. You're doing my best with the footage you got from the movie. Can't wait to watch. Oh, thank you so much. Man, I appreciate this validation. This is why we do these streams. Just makes me feel good. Okay. At least I'm almost done with it. I want to make sure I'm not repetitive with this footage.
These films I've ever seen. And when films are long, messy, and at the end of the day unsatisfying, people get mad.
I'm gonna slow that down so that it takes up this whole sentence. You ever gonna come to the UK properly? Yes. My 1-day trip this last spring was not good. I mean, it was good, but it was just way too short. Did you watch the Chernobyl series? Yeah, I already answered that. I went to Best Buy. No, I can't. I can watch it anywhere. Wow. Congrats. Where's my copy? It's on the windowsill. So if anyone ever is outside and they see the robots window, you know that's my place. Will you be doing an Oscar live stream this year? I want to, but when it's happening, I will be in LA for my LA trip. So not sure if I'm gonna be able to. Oh, your first vid was the Master of None. Thank you. Appreciate that. That's also a very early video. Cool. Usually these streams are pretty dead, but got a good group here. Okay, why the fuck is it taking so long today? This doesn't usually take this long to do the optical flow. Carson, you're doing so much traveling. That's so. Thank you. Yeah, it's been a wild year. I haven't traveled like this in a long time. You know, I usually just go back and forth between Chicago and Minnesota, and this year I've gone to, you know, Salt Lake City, Palm Springs, Paris, and then all of Europe, and then Toronto, and maybe New York this fall, but we'll see. Do you do your own graphic design stuff? Yes, I do. Do you mess up a lot when recording the voiceover, or are you good at it by now? I'm pretty good at it. It depends. I mean, it depends how much I've read the script. It's like there will be times where I write the thing, and then if I'm feeling it, I just go and right into recording. And usually then I mess it up a lot because it's like I forget what I said and it comes up fresh. But if I read the script a bunch and then record, then it's pretty easy. But I have never gotten through a video with no mess ups. It's pretty hard. It's always a task to edit. Are you American Irish? I'm not. I'm Swedish. Cool Kids only in a Karsten stream. It's damn right, Tess. What's by the creator? Will you watch Undone on Amazon? Ooh, if it's by the BoJack Horseman people, yes. Any classic movies of whom you can't really understand why they get that much attention or love? I understand why Blanca gets that much love, but it's not my thing. So if that kind of answers your question. What are you studying in film school? I'm currently taking a high school film class and have found more interest in film, but don't know what is a stable or interesting in the industry. I'm studying editing because I've just found that if I'm not directing, I'm not a big fan of being on set. But I love being a part of the process, and editing calms me down. Kind of. But yeah, it's whatever you're into. So a movie that you absolutely hate? Yeah, there's a lot of movies that I hate. Least favorite being Sausage Party, probably. 1 second.